You are in frame.
So,
Yep.
so this is where, pan that way. Can you see me? Can you see me fully? Can you see my hand? All right, frame.
You are in frame.
So, this is where you see me walking across the street from when they got me coming out of the Heinz Convention Center. That's about a quarter-mile away from the front door. A quarter-mile away from the front door, you can see them zooming in on my license plate, seeing it crystal clearly. Okay, zoom back this way. Can you step back that way? No, step back this way. Over there. Can you see me in the building? Can you see the building? Check out this. Right here. What's it? Am I in the shot? So you see the camera right there? That's one camera. Right here. So pan back this way. Coming back this way. So this is me. You don't have to come so close. Stay over there. So you can be. Am I in the focus? Am I in the focus? So this is me walking. As I'm walking to the front door. You still hear me? A little bit. So as I'm walking to the front door, taking the same trajectory that I did when I came out of the building. This is the video footage they won't give me. So at some point, pan over here to this. Am I in the shot still? At some point, I passed by Harry and David Jean-Jacques, along with Grant Smith. They outside smoking. I didn't see him, but at some point along this trajectory, I passed by Harry and David Jean-Jacques. Now, can you come with me over here? Can you see it? There's cameras up there, and also back here, there's cameras right up here. So I'm walking this way. Okay, come back out this way. Go back out to the right there, up there. So I'm walking this way, and at some point I pass these individuals. I don't know at what point I pass these individuals, but at some point I pass David and Harry Jean-Jacques and Grant Smith Ellis, and they're outside smoking. So here it is, still making my trajectory to the front door. There's another camera right there. You see that under the awning? That camera right there under the awning? So we have several camera visuals. So what we're looking at is several camera video viewpoints that they're not giving me. At some point I passed these individuals. So understand, right now I'm being charged with assault, right? So these individuals followed me. Don't you want to know who is the aggressor? Where did this happen at? So at some point I passed this right here. You see this is right here. Now, right here, in front of the Heinz Convention Center door, this is where I come in. And Harry and David Jean-Jacques follow me in the building. Grant Smith stays outside. Now I have the footage of when I'm leaving the building, and I'm going to reveal that so we can see what actually happened when Harry makes one last attempt to attack me outside of the building. But see, this is during Black History Month. You understand me? Right here during Black History Month, they're trying to deny me my rights as a human being. They're treating me like 3/5 of a human being, the Heinz Convention Center. Because it was an assault against a black man, it wasn't an assault against a white woman or a white man, you understand me? They're denying me my victim's rights. And they won't give me the video footage of these individuals following me into the building. They followed me in the building, past security, up the elevator, up the escalator, and then you see them coming into frame. We're on the second floor, and I'm with Attorney Cheryl Empower, and I'm with this woman, and she was assaulted also by these individuals. So these individuals were involved in at least in several assaults, because if you look at the video, they put their hands on the security guard, and then toward the end of the video, the security guard is running away from them. So if he signed up for that, that's cool, but you know, you grab somebody and you put your hands on somebody and you're yelling at somebody in their face, he could potentially say they assaulted him too, because they did. You understand me? So we're talking about gentlemen, Harry and David Jean-Jacques, running through the building, assaulting individuals, and then the Heinz Convention Center covering it up. The Heinz Convention Center covering up their assaults against 2 black men and 2 black women. And then one of the Heinz Convention Center employees, another employee, said that they got in her face and yelled at her, which is an assault. You can't get up in people's face and violently yell at them. That's an assault. So here it is right here. We're in the front of the door. I walk through this door and these individuals follow me. So there's a big misconception right now. The Heinz Convention Center is a state building. A lot of people don't know that. The revenue from the Heinz Convention Center goes to the state. The state puts people in charge of the day-to-day activities, but this is a state building. So in the middle of a state proceeding, I can't even get the evidence from a state building and the state cameras. In the middle of a state proceeding, a government proceeding, I can't get the government video footage from a government building. So something is going on. What's going on here? And we're talking about assault. The Heinz Convention Center said they won't give me all of the video because it's outside of the scope and the preview of the crimes that I'm being charged for. But if we're talking about assault, which I'm being charged for assault, the definition, we have Harry and David running down on another couple right outside this building, right over here, right here in front of all of these cameras, right here around this area. As I'm walking to my white Honda, we have Harry and David Jean-Jacques assaulting another man and woman, a husband and wife couple of 20 plus years. So you're talking about these guys assaulting, individuals in the community that means something to the community. And this is strange that the state allowed this to happen inside of their building. We have two women. The attorney that was working with me, attorney Sherilyn Powell, she's a federal agent over agriculture. So you're talking about a federal agent over agriculture. She's a black woman, so she's a protected class of people. She was assaulted in a government building, and nobody does anything, but they press charges against me after they see my record. So we have a big failure in justice right here, right now, in the middle of a government proceeding. Check right here. Right now, rest assured, come back to me. You see that? You see the camera? Come back to me. Right now, rest assured, you have staff watching the CCCTV. Right now, they're watching us on their CCCTV. And right there. So, during these assaults, you mean to tell me you don't have Harry and David running up down on people aggressively? And then when this happens, this video that I'm going to release shows that they were all out here. Shows that you had security out here, you had other individuals out here who were supposed to be protecting the public, and that assault still happened when they attacked another affluent cannabis couple. So I don't necessarily need to walk them through the building, but I haven't gotten that trajectory either. If somebody commits a crime, an assault, every investigator wants to know who, what, when, where, why. How did they get in the building? Okay, you showed us there was an assault hit at somewhere in the building. I just want to just rewind it, backtrack, follow their trajectory outside of the building. And that's what they did for me. They followed my trajectory outside of the building. How come they didn't do the same for Harry and David Jean-Jacques? They never showed us where they came from, and they never showed us where they ended up. They showed you where I came from. They showed you I was walking with attorney Sherilyn Powell. The reason why that was important is because of motive. They want to know what was my motive. When I came into the Heinz Convention Center, what was my motive? What was I doing? What was I planning to do? And so you see me walking with this attorney, and I was heading to her event. So that was my motive. What was Harry and David's motive? We don't know. We just see them popping out the blue. We just see them popping out the blue. We see Harry and David pulling up on me aggressively, bumping me. That's the origin. Where did they go? We don't know. Where did I go? Oh, I went to my car. Everybody can see I went to my car and drove off. Where did they go? We don't know. So here it is. These individuals were involved in multiple assaults. Where did they go? Where did they come from? We don't fucking know. You understand me? And the Heinz Convention Center is acting like that's okay, like that's justice. They fucked up because they want to hold me accountable for something when I was just defending myself, but they don't want to actually hold the people accountable who was actually running through here causing trouble. And Grant Ellis Smith, who's trying to be a victim now, he started all of this. He sent his boys to come attack me because he's hanging out with them prior to. What I'm looking for to see is what was the actual body language? Did Grant point them out and say, hey, there's more, go get them? Did he point me out? Like, there's so many unanswered questions, and it's not fair to a victim of a crime to have so many unanswered questions, or for us to be going through a government proceeding and you leave so many unanswered questions. It's sloppy. It's disgusting. It's disgusting and sloppy. It's a deviation from justice to think that you can bring this before the Commonwealth. And if this is how the Commonwealth get down, that's cool. There's higher courts in the land. You understand me? See, you understand who you fucking with. You understand me? You fucking with a child soldier. You've been arresting me since I was 14 years old. And you told me you were the good guys, and you told me I was the bad guys. So now here we are in a government proceeding, and you are showing your true colors. You are showing me, a victim of mass incarceration, that you were the bad guys all along. You're doing whatever you want to do in this government proceeding. I'm seeing so many people deviate from the oaths that they took in office to serve and protect the people. You took an oath of office to serve and protect. I didn't take an oath of office. You have a higher moral standard to keep, and you're not keeping it. You're putting hearsay. You're putting people's opinions out there like they're statements of fact, and we have video evidence to squash all of that. And like I said, I did about 10 from 2000 to 2010-11. I did security, loss prevention, and private investigation. So I worked CCTV for 10 years. I worked these cameras for 10 years. I wrote reports for 10 years. Everything you see as a security guard, you need to write it down. So here it is. You have this Officer Lynch. She's out here watching Harry. Levy. Officer Levy. She's out here watching Harry attack me, but she makes no mention of that in her report. What's up with these one-sided reports? That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. That's not professional. You're a security guard. You're a professional note taker. You're a professional observer. You're supposed to write down everything you observe. And for Detective DePerry, that bullshit report you wrote, that one-sided report you wrote, and you call yourself a detective? You call yourself representative? You have deviated from your oath of office, DePerry. You need to turn in your badge. Turn in your badge. Because we coming for it, boy. That's a hard... See, that's what I'm saying. This is a justice audit. This is a justice audit. You think you can railroad me because I'm a black man and you see me as 3/5 of a human being. Fuck you. I'm a man. And you're not going to deny me my rights as an American citizen, boy. Fuck is wrong with you? My father's a national hero. My father fought for this country. My father fought for my rights in Vietnam as a Marine. And he got to come home to another war, and his son has to fight another war. My father is a Purple Heart Marine. You're not going to deny me justice. He fought for this country. You wish you had the jacket my father had, Detective DePerry. My father ended his career as a police officer, as a well-decorated, well-respected member of the police community. And what are you? You're a crooked cop. You're a crooked cop. And everything will be exposed. Play your games. Play your games. Y'all run Massachusetts, but you don't run America. And I'm an American citizen. And you ain't going to deny me of my rights as an American citizen. Massachusetts ain't America. Massachusetts is Massachusetts, not America. You understand me? So I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. And I'm ready to go. My whole thing is, where the video at? You want to bring a crime against me? Then who, what, when, where, why? How did I get in the building? I didn't just appear in the building. I didn't just teleport in the building. How did Harry get in the building? They all came in from here. Came back this way. Grant, Harry, David, hanging out right here. You got several cameras, you could give it to me. And I walk in the building. You got several cameras, you can give it to me. You're not going to deny me. You're not going to deny me. I know what you think it is. It's not that at all. You're not going to deny me justice. So here it is. As I walk out the building, even then they don't give me my full trajectory. Let's pan back right here. I come out of one of these doors. They never show me come out the door. They just clip in again with Harry following me. So Harry follows me this way. And at right here around somewhere here, Grant, who's still outside smoking, sees Harry about to attack me with these things in his hand, and he runs up on me. I don't have to explain that right now. I'm going to explain that in the video when I show you guys the video of that, because I have the video of that actually. But that's all I just want to make known. You understand me? How easy accessible these cameras are. How many camera angles they are. And how come the Hines is saying no to the cameras. Even with a right now we have a court order from the judge. He said give him all the video. Instead, the Hines the Hines feels emboldened enough to tell the judge order no. Where's he getting that from? Is he getting that from the prosecution? Is the prosecution telling the Hines that they don't have to turn over the video evidence? Let me tell you something. Like I said, I'm tickled inside because all these people who I looked up to in America who are supposed to be upholding justice are crooks and criminals. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. In the Hines Convention Center in 2023, March, almost a year later, Harry and David Jean-Jacques ripped my hair out of my head. Ripped my locks out of my head. Right here on the second floor in the Hines Convention Center. And they don't want to give me the video of these individuals following me in the building. 13 years I grew this hair. 13 years I grew this hair, but it's okay, I can grow more hair, and I still look beautiful. That's why they mad, because I'm a motherfucking rock star. Look at me, baby. Look at me. That's why they mad. What kind of men put their hands on another man and grab his hair out his head? And these are the type of men that the Hines Convention Center is protecting. So we're going to leave it there. Stay tuned. I'm about to rock out all Black History Month for you. I'm going to make sure I give you this Black cannabis history. You understand me? All love and good energy. Because when you fighting on the side of truth and justice, it's all love and good energy. I'm privileged, like I tell people all the time. They can't touch me. You understand me? Nobody can touch me. Nobody can hold me against my will. You understand? Indefinitely. You understand me? And I'm using that privilege to make sure, you understand me, this doesn't happen to the next individual. Detective DePerry, this is a habit for these individuals to carry on and conduct legal proceedings like this. So what they're doing to me is going to shine a light on all of the cases that they had prior to this. What they're doing to me is going to shine a light on the corruption and stuff that's allowed to be happen, and how Black men are being railroaded through these systems by white men telling police, hey, get him. What was that? What was the white dude who killed his wife and tried to say a Black man did it?
Charles Stewart.
Charles Stewart. Grant is Charles Stewart out here. You know, you listen to Grant's testimony. Oh, he had a gun. He had this. He had that. Dude is full of lies, dude. And now he's still crying, trying to play the victim role when he sent those Black boys in there to attack me. So yeah, this ain't over. It's just begun, and we're gonna have justice. You understand me? This America. This is America, and this is the Hines Convention Center, and I'm not going to be denied my constitutional rights. I'm not going to be treated as 3/5 of a human being. So here we are.